Welcome back in. I should be ashamed with Sam Schmidt, your host, Sam Schmidt. As usual, I'm not going to say as always because you never know what might happen in the future, but as usual, your host, Sam Schmidt, here checking in with you. What's going on? It's Friday. It's Friday the 11th, March the 11th, the day this will be coming out. Recording this on, oh no, it's Friday the 10th, excuse me. The reason I make that mistake is that usually when I look over my calendar, on the bottom of my laptop screen. Whatever the number is, the next number is the day it'll come out. But it's 12:07 a.m. So I am recording this day of technically. Just got back from San Francisco. Spent the night rolling with boys DeRush and Albert Lynn. Shout out DeRush, shout out Albert Lynn. I don't know why Albert's one of those people where it's better to say his full name. It just rules. There's something about saying the name Albert Lynn. It's a lot of fun. Cool dudes. We might have a little project coming up, a little something in the works. So, if you enjoy this, which you don't, you're not listening. If you're listening, you're an idiot. But if you enjoy that, guarantee that you'll enjoy hearing the project that we're working on. Potentially. Maybe. You didn't hear that from me. No one's saying anything. But how are you? Was your week good? I'm sure it was. I'm sure you were very busy. I'm sure you were very busy, got a lot done, super productive. And if you weren't good for you, it's even better. That's much better. I joke told for a while this week. Probably more joke telling this week than I would do typically in a week. Probably a lot more than I would do typically in a week. It might not be over. We still might be doing stuff tomorrow, which would be frankly, I don't it'd be fine. It'd be good. It's not that I very much enjoy doing this. I love it. Comedy rules, of course. But I'm also lazy. I'm also just a lazy human who enjoys doing lazy human stuff. Like playing video games and hanging out. And speaking of video games, terrific jumping off point, which is why we jumped off at that point. I am furious. As you can tell, this is my furious voice. Can you tell I'm furious? Can you tell I'm furious? Yeah, exactly. I'm heated, dog. I'm out here snapping on fools, getting after it. No, I am slightly miffed though. I was told by a terrific electronics company who shall go unnamed as of today, but if I don't still have my Xbox back by the next time I record an episode, so not next, this coming Monday. If on Monday I don't have it back yet, you will be hearing names, addresses. I'll be dropping all of it. I'll be angry about it. But basically, I was told that my my Xbox One S, not the newest, but still, decent system. Excuse me. I was told that it would be repaired, ready to go by today. Today. I was told on Wednesday it will be ready. It'll be ready tomorrow. I'm told tomorrow. Good Thursday will be ready. We got to keep it for a day, but it'll be done, right? But I was told. Tomorrow happened. It occurred. The day passed, the hours ticked on by. Guess who's still Xboxless? And that's right. It's me. Hi. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing Taylor Swift on your ass right now. Although I will say that latest album of hers were probably a lot better than a lot of the other work she's been doing. But anyways, I don't have my Xbox yet back. I do not have my Xbox back yet. Which is it is a bummer because I miss football. You're like, oh, but you're watching the XFLs. Fucking look, man. Look, look. I know impossible meat when I taste it. And boy, oh boy, the XFL is the impossible meat of the NFL. If the NFL is like filet mignon or whatever the fuck, then good God is fucking, you won't believe it's not beef. Fucking the XFL. You won't believe it's not protein. You won't believe it's not good for you. Dude, I miss football. I do. And yeah, NFL's a year-round sport. Everybody knows that. But I want to be playing my fucking game, dude. I'm trying to franchise. I'm trying to franchise mode out here, dude. Come on, dude. Let me franchise mode. Trying to run the table, dog. Give me them Seahawks, baby. We're running everybody. I'll wear the green jerseys just to spite you. Oh Lord. I do want that Xbox back though. And look, to be totally frank, for the price that I'm getting it done, if it takes an extra day and they hit me up when I wake up in the morning of technically today, but as far as I'm concerned, tomorrow, and they tell me they're like, "Hey man, yo, we got your Xbox, it's ready, just come pick it up." You're gonna hear no complaining from me. None. Zero. Zip. Zilch. Not a fucking hoot out of me. I'll be fine, dude. I'll be stoked. I'll probably be fucking shouting them out next week. I probably will be. That rules. If that thing's ready tomorrow. And look, man, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt because I want to. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. This is the person I am, really. I want to give you the benefit of the doubt. I do. That's who I am. But it's tough sometimes. But I will say, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. If they return it in like better shape than I sent it, I mean, obviously. Can you imagine that? You send your fucking whatever device in to get repaired. We believe in leaving everything just the way we found it. That shit works a lot better for national parks than it does a broken device. It's kind of literally the opposite of the point. That'd be great though. Um, but yeah, man, if they got that thing and like cleaned it up and like really put it in a better position than it was when I brought it in, besides just the fix that I needed, totally worth it. Totally worth it. So I already knew I had some work to do on it, right? Like I've had that thing. That thing was sitting for like a year straight in the same spot, untouched. It's got dust in places. It's got weird stickiness in places. Like I get it. It's a look, man. It was an Xbox in a college apartment. What did you want? It wasn't gonna be chill. But now trying to give this some new life, get the old HDMI port replaced, and then from there we'll be all right. Be able to get it all fixed up. I'm excited about that. I am gonna franchise mode so goddamn hard. Dude, I'm gonna jump into some GTA. I haven't played GTA in a minute. You know what? I might like replay completely run GTA back. Hey, like that audio. Me fucking ripping the tab off of the goddamn can. Come on, man. No, not really. Just because it's really more like an OCD thing. Like it just looks messy. I like the clean look of the opening without it. There's no reason for me to be cool about this. I'm killing in Arizona again. Because as I've said a million times, Arizona, please sponsor me. I'll do an ad for you right now. Folks, are you ever walking down the street With the full wallets with a wallet. Oh, yo. No. Give me a chance on this, all right? I don't know why Sam Elliott's doing the voice instead of Sam Schmidt, but it sure seems like it's Sam Elliott. Do you ever want to quench a wallet's full of thirst with just $1? Look no further than the tall can branded by the state that was last to ratify Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Oh, fucking state of Arizona is a mess. No wonder their public universities are fucking easier to get into than fucking anything. My goodness. I really should have come up with a better reference there. There are things that are easy to get into. Come on now. I think there's a million things I could have said. I said they could have made fun of the Kardashians, could have made fun of a million different celebrities, could have made fun of just people in general. Could have made there's so many things I could have made fun of right there. And I just struck out. God damn it. This is why nobody listens to the podcast. Moments like this. Just because I suck. You royally suck. Not good. Regardless of that, though, it will be good when I get my Xbox back. Get that bitch humming. Y'all don't want to know. Y'all, y'all don't wanna know. I'm gonna be running like Madden 17 and Madden like 20 or 21, running them. Maybe it's the new one. Maybe it was like 22, but either way, running them into the ground. And buddy, when I say the ground, I mean the fucking ground. Shit, is it worth getting the new one? I don't have the new. Maybe. No, I'm waiting for next year. I always said I was gonna wait until 2024 to get the new Madden. Excuse me, not 24. I to get Madden 24. I was gonna wait until this year, 2023, to do it because that is officially when everyone will be allowed to break the one shell rule. Now, a lot of people might not be super fucking lame on here, so you might not know what the two shell or the single shell rule was, excuse me. Basically, for whatever reason in the NFL, they determined that it was safer to wear a single helmet all season long. Now, that might feel kind of counterintuitive, but I believe the argument at least was that the fitting process of breaking whatever, getting accustomed to a new helmet led to potential rise in injury risk or whatever the fuck. Personally, I think it's a load of crap. You see college teams wear fucking 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 helmets a year. Like it's doable. Individual shells, 4, like 5 maybe. Like still, that's a lot. It's a lot. They seem fine in comparison. Doesn't seem to be a massive difference. So the NFL decided to be cool again, let multiple teams, by every team, have multiple helmets and shit. That means everybody's getting the sick throwbacks and shit this coming year. So if you're a dork like me and you like to set your mad matchups with a bitch and uniform combo, this coming year is going to be the year to do it. That's why 24 is like, I'm getting that mad. And everyone always sits there playing, oh, it's the same game every year. It's the same game every year. You're goddamn right, it's the same game every year. Why the fuck do you think I'm playing it? I'm not trying to do something new. I enjoy this playing franchise mode. Would you want to play online? Fuck you, play online. I'm trying to play franchise mode. Yeah, I'll play online, but I'm playing against the fucking computer. I'm playing fucking. I'm not playing online. Let's be real. I'm playing like fucking all pro at best. Usually pro, all pro at best. Just sitting out there, just yeah, man. I'd much rather play 30 fucking seasons instead of doing all that other crap. I'd rather do my career than that crap. So yeah, give me the same game. Just give me new uniforms, give me new rosters, give me all that shit. That's all I want. That's what I came for. Give it to me. Then let's go play your stupid ass game. Anyways, I want my Xbox back. And I think it's gonna happen. I hope it's gonna happen. And if it comes back like shiny and cool looking, fucking even better, dude. Props to them. Anyhow, man, gotta tell you, about halfway through this thing, and the other thing I knew I wanted to get to, so I'm glad we're getting to it now. I guess it's a little bit sportsy of a casual Friday, but that's usually that's to be expected. Casual Fridays especially. It happens on the main show just because like, occasionally occasionally I'll get to chattering about stuff and we'll run low on steam, so we'll resort to sports stuff, but casual Fridays, I'm literally just talking off the dome. There's very, very, very minimal, if any, planning about these ones. So for that reason, I'll probably be pretty sports centric because that's usually the stuff on my mind. And I'll tell you, this week and last week, I've been trying this more and more. Been trying recording games and like watching them later. It's always been tough because it's always that I've been in environments where I can't really avoid it, but it's easier here. Like later today, technically, um, the University of Oregon going to be playing against UCLA in the Pac-12 tournament, right? That will be the exact same time as I might be downtown doing some comedy bullshit. So, for that reason, I might record that game, watch the recording, see what happened later. And I'll tell you, man, I've been recording games. I've been recording a lot of like NBA games or like rewatching the games. And here's what I can tell you I've learned real quick off the top. First things first. Very, very, very first things first. If you even find out a little bit what that score is, it's not even fucking worth it. It is not remotely worth hanging out, sitting there for 2.5. If you know what happened, even if your team won, it's not worth sitting there to see it. It just isn't. Unless you're literally doing it to be like, yo, I want my evaluation of this performance. I want to see what happened. Do it. Like, sure, do it. But like, Portland played Detroit the other night. I was gonna watch it when I got back. Accidentally saw the final score while I was out and about. So it was like on the bottom line of like an ESPN that I happened to glance up at a moment. Serves me right for glancing up at it. Should know better. And I saw Portland won, and that's awesome. And it was like Dame got a triple double. Portland won. I I can't convince myself to carve out 2 hours of my day to dedicate to watching that now. I watch the 10-minute like condensed version for sure, dude. I'll do that while taking a morning shit. That's fine. That's tough though. That's tough though if it's the full thing. Whereas a game that like I don't know what happens, like literally I avoided the entire score for Portland versus Boston. Portland ends up getting blown out, by the way. I don't know any of it happens. I watch the game, fall asleep watching it, wake up in the morning, turn it back on to where it was, and continue to watch. And I'll tell you, it still sucked a lot because my team lost. But I was sitting there and I was going, shit, man, at least I got to like enjoy the point of sports. I was entertained. I got my entertainment out of it, right? It was fun. So man, it's a real high risk, it's a real risk reward thing, man, you know? Because like if you just like kind of watch it live and are keeping up on your phone as you're doing stuff and like keep it like looking at TVs, like that can be fun and it can be like fun to do it that way, dude. But I love to watch a game by myself. I love, especially if it's a team that I love. I love to watch a game by myself. Like I love watching a regular Trailblazer regular season game by myself. That rules. Just to be sitting there watching the game, analyzing it, taking notes, feeling like a Bill Blazer fan that I am. That's awesome, man. And maybe I don't want to have a fucking conversation while discussing this whole thing. Maybe I just want to enjoy the damn game. That's exactly what I'm doing. And if I want to say anything about it, I have thoughts. That's what Twitter's for, dude. Just pop on there and talk with all the other crazy ass Blazer fans that are talking shit. It rules. So I think I'm gonna try working with it more. The only things that I have to remember is that number one, don't tell anybody that I'm recording a game because they're fucking comics and assholes and they'll ruin it. Number two, do not let it get fucking ruined because it'll destroy everything. It'll destroy the fact that you were looking forward to something. It destroys your retreat afterwards. It destroys like it just takes away all of the joy. It takes away all of the joy. How do you not see rule number one? And then number three, I think the third rule of it, pick a time for the rewatch where you won't be interrupted no matter what. I know that seems obvious, but like don't try to squeeze a rewatch in. Take your time with the rewatch. Wait till you have a good moment, then get after it. Then the rewatch is like always worth it. 100,000% worth it if you're willing to at least do that much. It's a guarantee. I think I'm gonna try it tomorrow. As I said, Oregon plays UCLA. I hate. There are very few things as a sports fan that I dislike more than looking down the barrel of a team that's better than you, knowing you have to win the game. I've had a lot of those as a Trailblazer fan, just like in the fucking first round of the playoffs, just being like, "Well, we're down 3-2, going back to our place. Gotta win this one." I gotta be real with you. I think I've only seen in that exact situation. I think I've seen them win once. Yeah, I think once. Portland versus Denver, 2019. Might be the only instance I can remember Portland being down in a series 3-2 and coming back to win since first re-entering the playoffs in 2009. I believe. I might be wrong though. Who knows? They got very specific and blazery right there. I apologize. I try not to do that, but it happens. My goodness. Yeah, Oregon's playing. Gonna try to rewatch that one. They have to win. Or they're not gonna be in the damn tournament just because they've been unimpressive most of the year, frankly. That's a must win. Very, very, very exciting news in terms of this weekend though. I was preparing to have to coach some games Friday nights, flag football games in the pouring down rain. Just that excuse me, atmospheric river type of rain. Yeah, that shit. I was not excited to have to deal with that. That was really gonna bother me. I'm gonna be honest. That would bum me out pretty considerably if that was something I was gonna have to deal with tomorrow. But it's California, which means that water is a good enough reason to cancel football games. Do I think it's a little bit absurd being from Oregon? Maybe. Maybe football is a sport that, is supposed to be played in all weather. But if you're Californian, like I get it. It's not the deal. It's not the deal, man. We don't like the water, man. So instead, it's canceled. I'll probably end up going and doing trying to do comedic shit and then I think we're gonna be recording. I think we're gonna be recording an episode We'll see how it goes. It'll be a pilot episode. It'll probably not be terrific, but I think it'll be fun. We're gonna have on we're gonna have people on. It'll be fun. We're gonna have some like legit guests on, but like we're also gonna have like a heavy rotation of like the boys coming through, and that's gonna be a really good time. I'm looking forward to that. And when I say I want to make this clear, when I say the boys is gender inclusive. Everyone should know that. If you hear me or anybody else being like, "Yo, the boys are back in town," or like yo, getting hanging with the boys or anything like that, that's gender inclusive, right? Because like if I genuinely meant I'm hanging with the boys, they would have to be my children or it would be really weird. There's no in between about that. If it's not one, it's the other. So, in spite of that, or I should say, not in spite of that, I should say, so while recognizing that, when I say the boys, it's a colloquial term in reference to the people of whose company I enjoy. That is gender inclusive. There are many people I enjoy. So we'll be having a fair amount of them coming through. I still have no idea how we're gonna do this, where we're gonna do this. We're gonna record in a garage. We're gonna record in a car. What the fucking game plan's gonna be, but we are gonna record, and I think it's gonna either horrific or fun. We did like a test episode thing that was like 20 minutes long today, and it was fun. It was fun. I think it'll be all right. I think once we figure out our flight plan, I think we'll be set. We'll be curious to see how it works out though. Usually am. Usually am. And then the rest of this weekend. This weekend might be a chill weekend. Honestly, this weekend is the first chill weekend before March Madness. So, I mean, get your get your dates in now, ladies. If you're gonna and gentlemen, if you're gonna see or hang out with people without the express concern of watching basketball, you better do it this weekend or you're not gonna be available for a lot of weekends. Probably like 4 or 5. I think it's four. Oh, I might be dumb. It might just be 3 weekends. Hey, it's 3 good weekends though, man. Literally tonight, went all the way up to San Francisco to do a couple of mics, and I say all the way up. It's not incredibly far. It's not like I live in San Diego or whatever the hell. I'm just in San Jose. We went up to San Francisco tonight, and really, genuinely, what got me to go is because I said earlier, we all know this. I am very lazy. I don't like doing stuff, and so what literally got me to go, to get out of bed, to go to San Jose, and to go from San Jose, excuse me, to San Francisco to do comedy night on a Thursday was just this singular thought, right? Is this idea that I, in a week from now, would be sitting there with the exact same level of not wanting to do it. You know what I mean? I would be just as upset with having to get up out of bed and like do stuff. But what saved me, genuinely, what saved me was the fact there's basketball next week. If it wasn't for the NCAA tournament starting, like it starts on Tuesday technically, but like really getting underway Thursday, there's I would not have gone this week. I would have been like, dude, fuck it, I'll go next week. I just know for a fact no part of me at all is gonna want to get out of bed on Thursday or Friday next week. It's just all hoop. It's gonna be all hoop. It's all it's gonna be. Just like that's all this is gonna be, man. This episode, it's been fun. It's been a good one. Definitely getting ready to wrap this up here. I would say what I have to plug, but there is absolutely nothing at the moment. Might have some new head games trivia stuff coming up that'll be fun to do. Definitely come check that out. But yeah, dude, I guess all I can say is go follow Sam Schmidt Comedy on Instagram. Besides that, I don't know what else to tell y'all. Be on the lookout for the new podcast. We don't even know the name for it. I don't know if we're gonna like name our collective as dumb as that sounds, or if we're gonna like combine our initials. Who knows? We'll figure something out. We will. First episode's gonna be dropping. I don't know when, but look out for it, I guess. But in general, appreciate you listening. If you have, I don't know why, but cool. My name is Sam. As always, this has been I Should Be Ashamed, a casual Friday edition with your host, Sam Schmidt. Thank you guys. See ya next week.